CCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Hey, Veldorah Rice is with us this morning, the Indiana Theater. You look on their marquee, there are a whole bunch of movies highlighted for the month of April, but that's, I'm sure, just a very small bit of what they're offering at the theater. Our conversation with Veldorah brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Veldorah, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Wonderful. Good to have you back with us here today as we talk about things that are going on at the theater. I think it was Steve that was here last month, and,
Yes.
and he was talking about all kinds of great music events at the theater.
Yeah, we've got some great stuff coming up.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a schedule it was. I think that night or that week, you had Wachowski here, and I don't know if Grishecki was a part of that program or not.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Wow, that's good stuff.
One of the Clarks was here that night, and
Yeah.
so we've got some great stuff coming up. I know the Indiana Women's Flag Football League was here just yesterday or the day before.
They were here.
Talking about Air Force One. It's going to be Air Force One and Post Traumatic will be here next Friday, the 19th. And then the 27th, we have Northside Oregon Trio, which is out of Pittsburgh, and Jason Gamble's opening for them. So if you've been missing Jason Gamble being local and playing around, that's the night to come out and see him.
What's the name of that group, though?
The Northside Oregon Trio.
Oh, okay.
They're a three-piece jazz band.
Okay.
And they're really, really good. They're on YouTube if you look them up there. I mean, the speed with which they play is pretty amazing, and it's some really good music. So,
yeah.
So that's exciting.
So those are just two events.
Those are just the two of our music events in April, and we've got lots of movies, and we got more bands coming in May. We've got a couple bands. We have a Pink Floyd band coming in that's going to play.
Oh, yeah.
Dark Side of the Moon on top of We'll be projecting Wizard of Oz, and they'll be playing, and it'll be synced up.
They were talking about that with the eclipse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a really, really popular thing to do. To see it live and watch and just see how it changes what you see in the movie and things. So we'll have Wizard of Oz. That'll be a Thursday night. It's May 9th. And then the rest of the weekend, which is Mother's Day weekend, we'll be playing Wizard of Oz in homage to Steve's mother.
Wizard of Oz with the Pink Floyd band playing Dark Side of the Moon.
Playing live over top of it. And then it just syncs up, and it's just a really, really cool experience.
Who thinks of these things? It's amazing. All right, but you do have movies this month.
We do. We have lots and lots and lots of movies coming.
Yeah.
We have a really, really big one coming this week. This Friday, it's a world premiere of the movie Unsinkable, Titanic Untold. It was a movie that was filmed in Pittsburgh, and it stars Karen Allen of... You're a
Raiders of the Lost
Ark fan. She's the star of the film. But it was filmed in Pittsburgh, and it's the story about the legal trial that happened after the Titanic sunk, when they were saying, who's responsible for this accident? What happened? How did this all come about? And discussing the aftermath of what happened in Titanic.
Yeah.
And this Friday is the anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic, and this movie's opening worldwide, and we're one of the theaters that they chose to have open it. So it'll be a first-run movie. You can't see it in very many places. It's an independent film, so come out and see it. We're running it all Friday, Saturday through Tuesday.
Really?
We'll be running it at
one
5.
Showing each night?
5 o'clock and 7:30.
Okay, 2 showings.
Yep.
5 and 7:30.
Yep. Yes.
Wow, that's great. That's big time right there.
It is.
I mean, Indiana hits the big time with that.
It is, and there's some. If you came out and saw Jim Krenn, he plays an extra in the film. He's one of the lawyers at the lawyer table. So so if you'd like to see some familiar Pittsburgh, I'm sure there's other local Pittsburgh favorites that are.
We had Jimmy on the air here.
We did
a couple of months ago, and what a kick, because it turns out he and I went to IUP at the same time, probably had the same classes, and so he was really cool to talk to.
Yes, he did a great show.
Yeah, did he?
So, yeah,
I bet you. What else?
Let's see. We have on April 13th. We have Family Fun Day. Those are really popular. If you've been missing some of your 90s movies, we have Honey, I Shrunk the Kids coming. So a lot of people say, "Oh, I remember watching that as a kid." So bring your kids out. We have free crafts in the lobby. You can come and do crafts and not stay for the movie. That's fine. From 12 to 4, we'll have crafts in the lobby, and then we'll be showing all day we'll be showing Honey, I Shrunk the Kids for $5.
Nice.
So it's a great way to bring your kids to the theater, and
Yeah.
it's all families. So if your kids are loud or they make a mess, that's what everybody's kids are doing. So
the way
it's
the
fun,
weather's
it's a
been,
fin.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's not a bad idea, is it? My
So
goodness gracious.
it's a great time. I really enjoy the family days. And
Yeah.
my
And,
kids
and
are there.
as you said, there's a lot of movies this month.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, people can actually help you to select the movies that they'll see too, right?
Yes. Anytime you have a suggestion, right on our website, if you just contact us, you can tell us what you want to see, and we'll put it on the schedule. We have on our social media. We ask a lot of questions like, "What's your favorite comfort movie?" or "What movie could you watch every day?" And a lot of times the suggestions that people give, we say, "Well, oh, that's a good one. I didn't think of that one," and we'll show that the next month or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I bet you get some really interesting
yeah.
suggestions.
Oh yeah, yes, and then we play some of them because where else can you see, old silent films? We show those every Sunday.
I was just going to say, are you still showing Silence on Sunday?
We show Silence on Sunday, and Wednesdays we do a classic way back movie. So this month we're doing kind of monster type movies classic movies and.
Next month will be Westsylvania Jazz and Blues Festival.
Yes, we have a
We've
big
got things going
headliner
that
coming
weekend.
in. We are hosting the opener for that festival, and Benny Benack is coming.
Wow.
And he is huge. If you haven't listened to him, go listen to him. He's a trumpeter, and he plays the trumpet and sings, and he's amazing. So, and tickets are actually selling pretty quickly for that one.
Oh, yeah.
So if you want to get your tickets, that would be one to jump on and get tickets for.
Pretty good idea.
So he's coming, and in May we're also having a Harry Potter marathon. People have been asking for it, so we are
Really?
in the weekend of May 17th, 18th, and 19th. We will be showing all 8 Harry Potter films.
Wow.
In a row. Every day.
I was going to say, do you pick a day and play the one all that day, and then the second day play another? But no, you play them all.
We'll do 1 and 2 on Friday, 3, 4, and 5 on Saturday, 6, 7, 8 on Sunday.
Wow.
And we will have upstairs, we'll have a Hogwarts experience. So you can come and be part of Hogwarts. If you are a fan, you can come up and we'll have the professors up there. You can make your own potion.
You are creating zombies that
we are.
week, You're going to stick them in a theater. So, somebody's going to try that. They're going to try to watch all 8 of them back to back to back to back to back.
We would love it.
Yeah.
We would absolutely love it if you did that. So we'd love it.
Then you'll have to carry them out of the
Yes.
theater. At the end of the Veldorah Rice and Indiana Theater with us here this morning. So, you've been open over a year now. Probably close to 2, right?
No, March was our first anniversary.
March was your first anniversary?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So has it been, in the course of a year, has it been what you expected that it would be? Has it been more of a struggle, less of a struggle? What's it been like?
That's a great question. It's been all that and more. It's been so exciting to see the community come together and see what people are interested in, and honestly see what sticks and what doesn't stick, and sometimes what people say they want isn't what they show up for. Sometimes when you bring something in, the community surprises you, and they didn't even know they wanted it, and they come and they say, "Wow, this is amazing." So, and we're still having people come in and say, "I didn't know this place was open. I didn't know you did all this. I only thought you did concerts, or I only thought you showed movies." And they come in, they say, "Wow, we're doing a lot." So, and we're coming up on the 100th year of the theater. So
I know you were you've talked a lot about that over the course of this past year. 1924 was the opening.
It opened.
Was it in August?
July.
July.
We're going to celebrate on July 13th. And we have big plans coming. So if anybody's interested in helping to sponsor that, we're doing some sponsorships for that. If you're interested, you can contact us through our website. But we're going to be hopefully closing down the street next to our theater, have some vendors, free music all day long.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, we're going to have a big party.
Make it into 1924 all over
Oh,
again.
yes. Yeah, we're going to have a great time. So
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great time, and I'm glad you came in to tell us about
Yeah.
it today. Veldorah Rice, thank you.
thank you.
Website?
www.theindianatheater.com.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Hey, Fox News at the top of the hour is coming up just a couple of moments away from now. It's 3 minutes away from 10 o'clock right now. Josh will be by, and he will have a quick, brief look at news, and then it's the Brian Kilmeade Show. Pirates baseball tonight, 6:15 airtime here on WCCS against the Phillies. It's a 6 o'clock airtime for the Penguins.